What's up? It's your girl OG Nya Lee, and I'm gonna need you to wake up, sis, and tune into the progress report. OG says so, and if you ain't, boop, sis, I might have to come and drag you and pull the old Nya Lee out. let him know.
The progress report.
What's going on? It's your girl Lala Shepherd. This is the Progress Report.
Boss Brit the most lit.
What's up? Y'all already know it's your girl DJ Excel.
Hey, we got our next guest.
And wake up, sis, it's your girl OG Nya Lee. I got that voice too.
Okay, let's get it. Battle me right now. Right now.
Nya Lee, thank you for being here with us tonight.
Thanw you for having me.
That's what's up. New York in the building. What part of New York you from?
The BX. I heard the owner of this. You know what I'm saying? You from the Bronx.
All right. Oh, yeah. For sure. For sure. You know,
I always want to do that. Not really.
Oh my God.
I lived in Queens, New York for a year. You know what I mean? My New York experience.
Lala love bringing up that story stuff to somebody from New York.
Every time I meet somebody from New York, I got to give them the background because I got a question for you. You know what I mean? So I lived in Queens, New York. You know, my experience was good. It was just certain things that I had to get used to. Like, you know, I had a car. I'm from Ohio originally. Right. So I had a car. Cincinnati. Me and her both from Cincinnati.
Natty.
So
Zanesville, Columbus is my family.
Zanesville. I heard of Zanesville. I heard of Zanesville. Yeah. I heard of. So I had to get used to like the subway and things like that, and you know, people being mean for no reason. So is it because it's cold? Like, why are you so mean?
Why
like,
y'all
what
so
is
tight?
it?
Is it because it's cold?
I think it's because it's cold.
Y'all
Okay,
cold.
what happened was, first off, the building, right?
Yeah.
Like what they're made out of,
it's
right?
cold.
Like, it drains your energy. That's what
Oh.
I feel like.
First of all, I thought you was
true.
gonna say it was like a wind tunnel where it'd be really cold.
No, I feel like it's all the
That's
concrete
crazy.
that is drained. Like, think about prisons. Like, I really like look at prisons. Like, people who in prison, people
you
in
don't see
prison
no
is not
grass,
happy.
you don't see no
Okay.
flowers.
New York City,
All right.
you can go outside of New York City and
Yeah.
people are really nice. But I believe, like, now, because someone else told me this.
Now,
I,
y'all mean as
okay.
hell.
Someone else told me this.
Okay, I thought you was the
But
guru.
I feel like it's that, and then like dealing with traffic all day. Because days when I'm in the city,
knew
back
it.
to back to back.
Yeah.
By that third, fourth day, I'm back on my New York City bully thing.
Mad tight.
Yo,
I like,
look,
yeah.
I think you don't realize it till you come outside the city. But like when the light turn green, people.
Yeah, I don't know why.
The laugh.
When the light turn green, people automatically beat the horn. They don't give
That's
you
a
no
fact.
second.
Right.
I'm that
Like
girl.
the tension crazy. But
Right.
I think
Because we always in a rush. It's traffic all the time.
Facts.
Like, I don't know. It's just.
You know what? I thought it was because it was cold, but it makes sense. The traffic. It's a lot of things
The traffic,
going against
the
y'all.
concrete.
It's a lot of things going against
It's a
y'all.
bunch
It's a
of
lot
different
going
fuckery.
on.
New
But
York
that's why they
Right.
say you can make it in New York, you can make it anywhere.
I believe
that
it.
shit.
I believe it because it's so oversaturated and it's tough. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, talk about coming up in New York as a youngster though. How was it like when you was like little?
Well, my mom was strict, so I had, curfew or whatever. I snuck out here and there, you know what I'm saying? In the streets. You know what
how
I'm
you
saying?
sneak out in New York?
Right.
I know you because you probably had a tight apartment. One door. You ain't sneaking out no window.
Hell nah.
All right, mommy was a CO, so you know what I'm saying?
Oh, shit.
Sometimes she wasn't there, and I was sneaking out. Okay, I'm grown, man. You can't do nothing now.
Okay.
But no, I would sneak out. But it was crazy. It was fast. Like we was having Smack Fest.
What's that?
Okay, Smack Fest is like meeting up on the corner somewhere and like drinking.
Oh.
Wait,
We
you
would
were
have those at like 15, 16. We like, yo, we in
Smack
for
Fest.
116.
Okay,
Smack
okay,
Fest.
I see.
So like, we was already like growing up in New York is fast. Like you're an adult at like 15. You're an adult.
At the
Because
Smack Fest.
most people in New York, you don't have a curfew. Like some people do, but for the most part in the hood, like all the blocks, everybody know each other. We raise each other, whatever. So you just be outside. You gotta grow up fast. New York, you gotta grow up.
That's
really
true.
Fast.
That's like my niece. Remember we met my niece?
Oh yeah,
She
fine.
like 15, booed up with her.
Booed up. I'm like, okay.
New York City girls is fast.
Yeah.
Word.
They be
Damn.
like that.
I'm dead.
Nigga, like.
So, do you know how to drive?
Oh yeah, yeah.
You do? Okay.
I don't believe that.
No, look, I had to ask.
Oh yeah.
I had to ask.
Oh yeah. Nah.
Yeah.
Anyway, like, oh
I'll do
yeah.
that.
That's
I'll
a
do
lie.
that.
Do you?
But a lot of my friends don't know how to drive.
You got road rage?
Yes.
I can tell.
No, but
Yeah, I'm the one as soon as the light turn green. But it's crazy because if I'm the one in the front and I'm trying to upload my cute picture on Instagram,
Yeah,
my
no.
and the light
No.
turn green, it's like wait
Yeah.
for me.
Like, y'all
but I'm
being
the girl
rude.
behind you though, like boop, it's
Like,
it's
boop.
green. we gonna be here all day. Like I'm not.
Oh my goodness. I mean, you know, just like anybody that's been in New York, the experience is just totally different. You know, so just talk about some experiences that's like New York based versus like, let's say like Atlanta. What's different? What's some differences and similarities too?
I don't know what you guys got going on here, but like up there, up top, like when I was coming up, like girls was getting fucked to get in a gang. You know, we had Pebbles Beach, which is the rooftop of buildings. They have like little rocks on it, and they be like, "Yo, I'm about to get some head in Pebbles Beach."
That's crazy.
That's hard.
Pebbles Beach. Like I said, the Smack Fest thing. We had a lot of parades and stuff that we go to turn up. We don't have malls. Like I feel like.
Damn,
I feel like y'all
no
growing up
malls.
in Atlanta and stuff like that. Y'all go to malls probably
Yeah.
to like link. Like we was going to 42nd Street to link up and stuff like that. So that's the difference. Just be like that's why I said you gotta be outside at that age. At a young age. So you gotta grow up. Like there's no designated area for kids. I was 16 years old in certain clubs that you should be 21 and over.
Wow.
See, that's going fast in New York.
See, I'm from Pennsylvania, which is 3 hours from New York. But
I
when
went to
had-
Stroudsburg real quick.
Oh yeah,
My last year.
So I had a decision like to move 3 hours away, where there's a lot of opportunities in New York, or to move 12 hours away out here. But New York just too hectic. It's just too hectic. But what nationality are you though?
I'm black.
Oh, you
Black?
Yeah, I'm black. But
I
what
ain't
happens is-
black.
I am black.
Man.
Let me tell you what had happened
Man,
was
do your ancestry.com.
when you I got
bet.
that.
I want to do it too though.
No,
I want to do it too. I want to do it too.
I'm gonna tell you.
All right,
I'm
go
gonna
ahead,
break out
go
in
ahead.
on the tea.
Let us know.
When you a black girl from the Bronx
You Puerto Rican.
or Harlem, even.
Yeah.
And all these Spanish, because there's a lot of Spanish and Jamaican, like Caribbean people, right? So you pick up all these accents, so that's what y'all hearing. It's like,
Okay.
all my friends were Spanish, so I kind of speak Spanish, and I had Jamaican
So look-
friends, so you might hear that a
Little
little bit.
Pasa.
How
Yeah,
many
it's a
Puerto Rican
melting
Day
pot.
parades you been to?
3?
They popping, right? They popping, right?
Yeah, they
So,
are.
like my
She Puerto
friends
Rican.
here, you know
I know,
what
I
I'm
can
saying?
tell. She got the colors.
Oh my God, I'm dead.
Oh, these are definitely
Is that why you got that?
American.
American? We don't know how to speak English now.
She looked down like,
She don't know how to talk English no more. American colors.
Nah, but look. So my friends here, I think they kind of grew up different than us like, up north. Because
we did.
They treat me like, oh, that's our Spanish friend. But up north, Spanish and black people is
We
like
the same.
that's true.
Because there's no Spanish people around us. It's all niggas in Ohio.
Yeah,
It's
so they
all
like, I got a
niggas.
Spanish friend. I'll be like,
Yeah, it's new to us.
No, in New York,
we
we
be
all
fucking
the
up.
same.
this.
We be fucking up. We make Mexican jokes.
Because I'm going to the Puerto Rican Day Parade, and I'm going to the West Indian Day Parade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We one thing in New
And y'all
York.
eat
That's why we.
Spanish food?
But look, the examples that I had was like, look, y'all ever heard Malibu Mitch talk? She talks like a Puerto Rican Dominican girl, Azalea Banks.
Yeah.
Talks
Right,
Spanish
right,
sometimes.
right.
These are black.
Oh,
Even Nicki Minaj
true.
got like a little. She gonna hit you with a little
Yeah.
accent. New York is a melting pot. So
Yeah.
black girls, we just
That's
automatically
facts.
sound. Everybody swears
It
on
is a
Spanish.
melting pot. That's a fact.
But you just have so many different cultures
Cultures around
and like
you.
so you grow up listening to all these different things.
Yeah.
Sometimes they have your English teacher, she dead Spanish.
now wait,
Like how?
let's
They
talk.
have a Spanish English teacher. I'm
That's
like, how?
hilarious,
That's a
yo.
fact.
How you know more
That's
than me,
public-
lady?
That's
But that's
hilarious.
go with it.
Right.
That's public school.
Facts.
That's
Right.
public
I
school.
definitely went to public school. You know what I'm saying?
So let's talk about New York slang real quick because you keep saying a couple of things that's true to y'all now. We got our Atlanta slang. Y'all say dead, OD. Like what's some other shit y'all be saying?
Facts.
Facts. Yeah.
Facts, B.
D.
Europe, that's like the
Yeah.
Hey, my nigga stay saying that. When I see her, she be like, yeah.
You can't say hello.
Yeah, that's how she call me every
That's
time.
what y'all do here in Atlanta.
She call me like that.
We don't like that. We like, yeah, my nose good.
Hey, she call me like that every time, I
Yeah,
swear.
like that.
That is
What else
hilarious.
we got? I don't know. It's going to naturally come out as we
Right.
go on. I can't pinpoint them, but
Wait.
yeah, facts is my favorite.
Dub.
Dub.
That is hilarious.
That, I mean, back in the days, you had deck. I'm going to deck you in your face. That's punching.
Deck.
Okay.
Yeah, like,
Not
I'll
the
deck
deck.
that bitch.
Damn.
Damn.
That's New York shit.
Deck.
That's
Factory.
hilarious. I'm dead, yo. Okay, now let's talk about music. When did you first discovered that you had a voice and that you wanted to do music?
Well, I did poetry first. Like when I was like 7, 8, I started writing poems.
Okay.
And I was winning contests and stuff like that. And my uncles on my father's side of the family, they were all rappers. And one time I was going downstairs to the basement, I heard my aunt rapping, and she was nicer than my uncles.
Okay.
And I was like, oh shoot, like this is some shit. Like I want to rap.
Yeah.
And then also Little Kim, you know what I'm saying? So between my aunt and Little Kim, I was like, oh, I want to be nitty gritty. I want to be a rough female rapper. This is fire. I like this. So I just worked on my craft, and I really love this. Like I love rapping. That's my passion. That's why I'm still pursuing it. You know, regardless of what the haters say, you ain't make it. No, I got a passion for this. So I don't mind fighting for this to the day that I die.
Yeah, see, before you came, I was gonna battle you, but then they was like,
I said, yo, she gon'
but then they were like,
slaughter
she got
you.
bars. I looked at, I said, you know what?
Yeah, you looked it up. He was like, never
Let her slide,
mind.
you know what I'm saying? Nah, I'm just playing. I don't even rap, but we did look up some of your songs. You know, some hard stuff. You got a song with Kash Doll.
Yeah,
You
Ben
know what I'm
had. She
saying?
just brought me out in Hammerstein Ballroom. She's touring with Meek Mill. She's on the motivation tour.
Okay.
So she came to New York and she reached out to me. She was like, "Bitch, I'm in your city. Like you coming out too?" And I was like,
That's right.
That's
"Okay."
lit.
She was like, "Yeah."
That's lit.
And I came out. The crowd rocked with me. They knew the song. I was like,
lit.
they kind of messed me up. I was like, "What?" I was like, my rapping career is taking off. Y'all mad? Boo?
Okay.
So do you think now times kind of change with female rappers? Like they are reaching out. They're not
Yeah.
afraid to collab as much.
See, with Kash Doll, that's like my sister though.
Okay.
Like we have a true friendship
Okay.
behind.
Oh, that's what's up.
Like that's my sister. Like we've been friends for like almost 10 years.
Okay.
But I think that women are starting to like realize like we gotta stick together. Like these niggas stick together left and right.
yeah.
And you know, dudes talk cocky and arrogant on their songs.
Yeah.
Every time they come into the radio, you don't hear the interviewer saying, "Well, who are you talking about on that song?"
Right.
But why when a
Right.
girl say something? Sometimes,
That
first
is
of all.
true.
As of right now, in my mind, I'm trying to think. I don't have no beef with no female rappers.
Yeah, you try to think.
On
you
my
try to
end,
think, yeah.
I'm trying to think like no, like for me, I
Yeah.
don't have no beef with no female rappers.
That's good.
So I'll be talking about bitches I'm beefing with in real life, bitches I have problems on the block. Like so, sometimes like female rappers, we go through shit in the streets too. Why we can't be rapping to the bitch that was hating on us on the block? Like
That's a
why I
good
gotta
point.
be talking about a female rapper?
Yeah.
So that's the problem, and I think that women are starting to wake up. We starting to be more confident. Girls are selling out shows. It's not just one female.
right, right.
It may not be the big major market,
Right.
but you have people like Kash Doll. You have people like who? Meg Thee Stallion. You
Yeah,
have
Meg
so
is going
many.
crazy, yeah.
You have so many. Even like the Fader, like they just did that whole female spread,
Right.
like all those rappers.
That's hard.
These girls is selling out shows, so it's not
Really out here. We
yeah, they may not be necessarily
We
mainstream, but
coming.
it's a lot of girls out here
Absolutely.
working, and I feel like girls is like, come on, let's get it, because these niggas, it's harder for me to get a male feature than it is for me to get a girl feature.
That's crazy.
I'm happy and not, like it's a bittersweet thing.
Yeah.
Niggas always wanna fuck. It's like nigga, I'll kill you on the song. That's why you don't want it. I'll kick you on the song. If you got a taste,
So how do you handle that? How do you handle that when niggas try to come at you on that?
Facts.
Battle me. If you beat me, you get some.
Oh, we got to a battle for the pussy. Say no,
Battle for the pussy. Nah, like I want to work, yo. I want to work, and I'm dead
Yeah.
nice because we are also. The female market is a little oversaturated. There are some girls in it that's not necessarily in it. That's not what they want to do. They just fell up on it, and their team put shit together for them, and that's cool. But I'm a rapper, and I know how dope I am. My work and my videos and my music speaks for itself. So for me to have to give you some pussy for a verse, no, nigga,
That's
I rap
right.
rap better than you.
Yeah,
like,
that's right.
so it's just like I'm working with who want to work with me, and time, like I'm putting in my work. So it's like you gonna rock with me or you not. Like I'm not begging for nothing. No, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, it's crazy that you
Respect.
say that because earlier before you came, we was saying how like, especially with Love and Hip Hop, some girls do music just so they can branch off and you know what I mean.
Right.
But you could tell that you really
Passionate
like
about
are
it.
passionate
For
and
sure.
you dope and really got bars and like even your approach is strong. You know what I'm
Especially
saying?
when we talk about rapping, because I feel like in this day and age where everybody's doing everything, doing a little bit of everything, I have to represent that little girl that's at home working on her craft. I get it. I'm the looks, I'm the vibe, but I got bars. You know, I can't help that the aesthetics or whatever, but I gotta represent for them girls that are really like got their heart and soul into this, and show them that we still have an opportunity. We don't have to gimmick ourselves all the way out. We don't have to dumb ourselves all the way down. Because people tell me, well, maybe if you rapped a little bit more thottish than people would.
Yeah,
No,
'cause you
because
got
you got some
bars.
women out there that's not into thought activities.
I think nowadays it don't gotta be like that. Like just be you.
Yeah,
That's
be
all.
you.
Yeah,
You
that's
represent-
that commercial shit. Niggas
Yeah.
starting like that real shit was real.
Absolutely.
It's reversing back. I think
Yeah,
that
it
is
is.
definitely. I think substance is coming back or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
And like I said, I'm just gonna keep pushing because I'm
By all
motivating
means.
somebody else. You know.
Yeah.
So what got you into love and hip hop? Like how they reach out to you? Was it through music or did you have any a different type of buzz?
Well, the first time that I was on Love and Hip Hop, around that time, that first time I was on when I had the haircut, I was one of the top dancers in New York.
Yeah.
And like I said, I've been doing music, I've been rapping before I even got to Love and Hip Hop. So I was the top dancer, and I was like, yo, like, I'm kind of tired of, like, yo, Nya Lee the stripper, like, Nya Lee. I'm like, my nigga, I could spit, you know what I'm saying? So I started rapping, I was investing in myself with my stripper money and stuff like that. So I was doing my thing, they reached out to me, and I did that season. I hated it because I feel like they only showed one
What they
side of
wanna
me.
show, right?
And then fast forward to now, you know, I had to grow, I had to evolve, I had to mature. And they reached back out and was like, yo, we want to bring you back. And I was really reluctant because I'm like, yo, y'all messed me over. Like, I'm still to this day fighting that person that y'all had on the TV 5-6 years ago. So
That's crazy.
when I come back, like, show me 360.
Yeah.
You know, show all sides of me. So when I came back, we had several meetings, and I was like, it's important that y'all don't play me out like that.
Yeah.
And shout out to Mona Scott, shout out to Love and Hip Hop for giving me that opportunity again, you know, to finally show who I really am. And I think people are starting to understand. So I'm happy and appreciative of that platform.
That's what's up. Yeah, the first time I heard of you was on the first time, but I felt like you was hard. But they had you on there looking crazy. So you ain't that crazy in real life.
If you only see a pit bull attacking,
Yeah.
you gonna be like,
Yeah.
I don't want a pit bull.
Yeah.
But if you show that same pit bull at home with the family that he would be protecting,
Yeah.
you understand why when that motherfucker go on that front porch and somebody pulling up that they got a problem.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's what y'all seen. Y'all just seen me attacking. Y'all didn't see why. Now people see all these years still pursuing my rap. They like, oh no, she real
She
passionate
serious.
about
Yeah.
it.
But
So
you
of course
still
you're not
attacking.
Yeah.
Still a pit bull.
I'm a pit bull in heels. That's what they call me.
So what's going on with all your drama this week? We
Who?
seen your name buzzing.
Who?
You know we saw.
With Mariah Lynn, like
This was your Al here.
Huh?
what really like what's going on with that y'all you know what I mean?
I feel like I feel like when we argue or when you go through things, whether on TV or in real life, everybody knows like a limit. Everybody has a limit. And when she said something about my scar, I didn't hear it that day that we was filming. That day that we was filming, I just kept saying like, "You a bomb bitch. I'll fuck you up." The regular arguing girl shit. I never said nothing else. So when I watched that episode air, and you talking about, yeah, bitch, that's why you got cut, and you just was in the nail salon with me a couple weeks ago, crying with me, telling me that's messed up that happened to you, and you make fun of it.
That's
When
crazy.
we pull up to the reunion, like I said at the reunion, I'm not fucking with you. I'm never forgiving you because I didn't even say nothing about you having a crackhead mama. Then everybody like, you a bully. You.
Right.
I'm like, y'all didn't listen to the whole thing. I said
Right.
you came for my scar. I didn't say anything about your crackhead mama. That's what I said exactly. So it wasn't me like making fun of addiction and things, because I've
Right.
spoken openly. I've had my own fair share of battling with addiction. I was
Yeah.
addicted to some pills before and once in my life. So it's not to make fun of, but bitch, you come for me, you hit below the belt, you gonna get hit below the belt.
That's the
So
crazy
they heard
thing.
that one part and just ran with it.
Yeah, I mean, look at the whole season. I did a whole season with Sydney Starr, and I never said nothing
Yeah.
to deal with her being a trans. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, cause it's certain things like we can argue, we can disagree,
Yeah.
but you know certain things. Like I wouldn't be like,
Like, that's a low blow.
Yeah, like I wouldn't be like because
That's
you
her.
Puerto Rican.
Right,
like
right,
then you turn
Nah,
into
she
a
take it there.
racist argument. But if we gonna argue,
No,
let's argue.
but you know how you just was when somebody like get you there,
Yeah.
then you got something for them.
Yeah.
They get mad because I got that punch.
Yeah, and
She take it too far
they be looking like,
sometimes.
oh, you
Take
wake
it
up,
far.
sis. This woman
Yeah.
empowerment. Nah, I still, bitch. I'll check you if you come for me.
Yeah.
I'm chilling.
You
But
get
don't
that
bother
same
me.
energy back. You know what I'm saying?
Whatever you give me, y'all see, I walk in here.
for sure.
Yeah.
We vibing. This ain't
energy. I
fake.
like
We
your energy.
we
Yeah.
vibe.
But the crazy thing is that I can see with the show, it is crazy because you could be cool with this person in real life, and they could have said something 2 months ago on the show, and maybe they don't even feel that same way, but now it's playing for the
you
first
see it.
time.
Yeah, right.
So now you
but
gotta,
we never made it. We never
Yeah.
made amends.
Oh,
We never
okay.
gonna make amends. Like I said before, she's 90 pounds soaking wet. I'll drag her up and down the street. I'm not. What are we gonna do? Like, we're not fighting, girl. You go about your business. I'm going about mine. I'll
Okay.
wrap you underneath this table. Leave me alone.
Okay.
So I also got a question. This is going back to like love and hip hop and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I remember watching like one of the first interviews with Cardi B on the Breakfast Club, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she was saying, I think this is when she just stopped loving hip hop, or maybe still doing it.
Mm-hmm.
And she was saying, you know, like people don't take me serious as a rapper, you know, because I'm on love and hip hop. And then to see how she stopped it,
Mm-hmm.
and she said she couldn't get no features from nobody except Offset. Where
Yeah,
he-
because love and hip hop does like have a taboo because of you know, like if you look at the love and hip hop franchise, it's really the success stories is like what Cardi, K Michelle.
But I think it's also
And
what
who-
you take
Cardi
into
and
your
Kim.
own
Who else?
hands and real talent.
And what you define as success too. I
Yeah,
think.
because-
Right, but I mean, like we talking about these people, all these people that be like, "Oh, I'm an artist," and we never hear their music.
Yeah, true.
So, and there's no shade to nobody, but this
Yeah.
is this is factual things. Like,
Yeah.
how many single release parties we seen on this franchise, but then you go
Never
and look
hear
up
the
that
single.
song and you don't see it. So the people can decipher what's real and what's not.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I think that love and hip hop gets a bad rap because you got a lot of people that just want to get on there just to be a reality star. And then you have few who are truly serious about their craft, like me,
Right.
her,
Right.
K Michelle, different people, and that is going to work if you're truly serious.
And how you gonna how do you feel like you're going to take advantage of it other than
sure.
getting, you know, your single played on the
Mm-hmm.
show, like all the stuff we already seen with listening parties? How are you going to know when it's time to go, or how are you using it to your advantage? Because I think there does come a time where you gotta make yourself the artist for
Right,
real. You know what I mean?
Right. See, my biggest, like I said, my biggest stigma that I've been dealing with and fighting with is from the first time that I was on Love and Hip Hop. So we living in a day and age where like you could be dead nice, but if people don't like you, if people don't gravitate to you, if people feel they can't relate to you, you could be the dopest rapper, the best singer, they not gonna buy into
Yeah.
it. Right? So that's why, like I said, it was very important when I came back for them to show my whole personality. Because I just wanted to change that narrative, change the conversation. And I think that I did. And I feel like people are starting to view me differently. And truly fucking with me. Because I got people, my Nya Ninjas.
Nya
that-
Ninjas, that's cute.
Nya
My Nya
Ninjas.
Ninjas, they
Cute.
stand up for me. So like sometimes, like right now, like I've been doing interviews all day, right?
Sure.
And then I went, when we was on our way here, because I haven't checked my Instagram, I had posted a picture and some girl was like in the comments like saying crazy stuff. She got like 30 people coming at her already, and I didn't even know.
The Nya Ninjas coming for that
So
ass.
I'm using love and hip hop to showcase who I am, so people
Absolutely.
can. We gotta change the conversation because
Yeah.
I'm nice and all that, but motherfucker don't want to bind to someone who they think is conceited or
Right,
thinks
right.
she's better than. So that's why I like and appreciate the love and hip hop platform.
Yeah.
Nah, definitely. I mean, I'm glad to see you back because you know, like I really follow artists. I'm always in tune, so I was
you
in tune
hard.
with you before. You know what I mean? Like I even remember like some years ago. I don't know if the same manager is managing you, but y'all got some beats from a producer. I
Oh,
work
yeah,
with
he's
named
sitting
Dun
over
Dun.
there.
Oh, word. Okay, cool, for
He
sure.
said that when we was coming.
Oh
He's
yeah,
like, I think, right
we
there.
didn't already talk. So you know,
Yeah.
I've been in tune with you, but
Right.
I'm glad to see you now because you actually showcasing your personality and even coming through the progress support. Like we appreciate it, but we get a sense of who you are. And I feel
No,
like
thank
that
you
was
for
the
having
thing that
me.
was
These
missing.
things
Appreciate
like interviews like this, I appreciate too because it lets you guys see me out of my element.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? This is us. Like this ain't nobody forcing me to just vibe
Right.
with y'all. Like we catching the vibe because we catching the vibe. So I appreciate you guys for having me, and I think that people have been able to watch me really truly grow and develop as an artist. I don't have nobody helping me or telling me what to say or telling me how to move. I've been doing this by myself since day one, and
Right.
as of recently been getting a team to come around. But anybody that been watching me from day one, you can hear how my music has evolved and
Progress.
things.
Hell yeah.
So I'm cool with my growth, my story, my path.
And everybody got a story. Everybody's
Everybody's different.
From,
Everybody got a
Everybody's gonna
different
be different.
speed,
Yeah.
you know?
that's progress for you.
Nah,
Yeah,
really.
the
What?
progress report.
It looks like you
is.
making progress, man.
Yes.
No bullshit. So, our final question, we want to ask you what the word progress means to you. We've been talking about growth and progression and all that good stuff. So, what does the word mean to you?
Progress means wanting to do better and being honest with yourself, because you can't progress if you're not honest with yourself. If you can't sit there and say, I fucked up. Or I shouldn't do that no more. So just being honest with yourself, look in the mirror, correct yourself every day. Look at you. Like I tell my Nya ninjas all the time.
Nya ninjas.
Before you
I like
post a
that shit.
picture, before you record a song, before you do a bitch hair,
Yeah.
critique yourself like a hater. So nobody could check you. Okay? Who checking me, boo?
Right.
You gotta check yourself like a hater. So, like I said, just being honest with yourself and you grow. Just grow. And being willing to make mistakes. We all make mistakes. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
true,
You go
too.
back and forth. We human. I'm not perfect. I'm not trying to advocate for girls to be perfect. But just be honest and be willing to listen and be willing to grow. That's it.
Definitely.
Progress.
Man, it's been a pleasure speaking to you.
Yeah,
and like I said,
thank
just keep
you.
doing your thing. Just keep growing and all that good shit. But let them know where they can find you on social media.
Yes, follow me on OG_Nya Lee. Make sure that y'all get my single Special. It's out streaming right now. I made that song for anybody out there dealing with some haters. If they talking shit about you, you are special, boo boo.
Okay.
That's it.
Alright.
So
sure.
that's it. It's OG Nya Lee. Checking out.
You did the progress report.
Yes, sir.